everybody, it's Lisa from LJ Creations, and today we're going to make this gorgeous candle holder. Everything that I used in this I actually got from the dollar store. It mixed between Dollar Tree and Dollar General, but everything was pretty reasonable. So this is an inexpensive little fun thing to do at home for decoration. And honestly, I think it turned out really cool because inside, and you can't see, is that I do have also this little light that turns on and glistens. So that is the cute little candle holder. So let's get started on making that. Like I said, everything came from the dollar store, either Dollar Tree or Dollar General. So it's pretty accessible to make this. So what we're going to start with is you're going to get a cylinder. Now I was actually at Dollar General today. They do have these cylinders as well. I ended up getting mine at Dollar Tree for $1, but if you want a one-stop shop, Dollar General pretty much has the same stuff. You're just going to pay a little bit more for it. But if you don't mind, then go for it. It's really simple, easy, and fun. You're going to need a cylinder, Epsom salt, Mod Podge or glue, and a paintbrush to get the snow effect on your cylinder. And that's where we're going to start. I'm going to pour a little bit of Epsom salt on my wax paper. I found that was the easiest way to really get everything on. Now there is a mess factor to this, so if you don't like glitter and you don't like mess, this is probably not the craft for you, or you can figure out another way to do it. But to me, it really is an easy mess to clean up, so if you want to do it, go for it too. So you're going to start by just brushing some Mod Podge or glue onto your cylinder. And I do it a little bit at a time because I want to get a good coat of Epsom salt on there. The Epsom salt just kind of lays right on there. I love how it just kind of glistens on there. Isn't that cool? How easy that is? I love this craft. I have seen these on Pinterest. This is not something I created on myself. It's a Pinterest-inspired Christmas this year. So, I'm just warning you. So you guys are like, well, I've seen that on Pinterest, but I've never seen it done. Well, you'll see it down here. Oh, I missed a spot. And that's where it does get kind of messy, is you do need to kind of go over the Epsom that you've already done as well, so that you get a good coat on there. But don't be afraid. I have seen it where after it dries, people have gone and done another coat of salt on there. But it's just really nice on there. And then I'm going to put a little bit more. This time I'm just going to put it on here. Just because I'm being weird. I'm trying to get some of the salt I've already done without really getting the brush all yuckified. Go. Just kind of roll it on there. You may have to put some more salt down. Don't be afraid to play. Really. I mean, that's how I did this. I mean, I just played around with this last night a little bit to create the first one because I wanted to make sure it worked. Because I've seen it, but I've never done it. And I wanted to play with it myself. The edges, get that Mod Podge on there. really good. I don't think you can have too much Epsom salt on there because, like I said, it is kind of a messy craft. It does flake off, but the more you get on there, it's just more of a glistening Christmas candle you have. I'm just going to use my finger here a little bit just to get that really good and wet. My suggestion is not to use your husband's good painting brush. Shh. We won't tell him. But I'll wash it. It'll be good as new. And then just kind of let that dry for a moment. While that's drying, we will clean up and paint our brush and move back on. So we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Now comes the fun part. The decorating of our little candle holder. So, what I just did was I took some twine, or raffia, or whatever you want to call it, and you're just going to wrap it around here. Like I said, this does get messy, so I suggest that you keep the wax paper underneath, because as you're doing this, the Epsom salt does kind of flake off a little bit, but that's okay. There's enough on there. It still has the coverage that you want. It just kind of flakes off a little bit. But I found that after it dries, it doesn't flake off as much. Obviously, but... And I'm just using some of my Journey twine. Just give it a little bit of a fun feel, and then put that down so we can take a little look at that, so we can look at it from above. There we go. So I am going to use my hot glue gun, and I am going to place a leaf on here. I just got these picks at Dollar General. They were $1 for a pick, and I bought 2 picks, and 2 picks will cover 2 of these jars, because I just took a little bit of here, a little bit from here. I'm just going to place that on there, let that sit for a minute. Like I said, we want it to dry a little bit, and then I kind of tuck this under here, under your raffia, or whatever you want to call it, twine. I call it twine. Some people call it raffia. Actually, there's a difference between twine and raffia. This is definitely twine. There we go. Had to get that off there. And we're just going to put that underneath and glue that underneath. Just put a little bit of hot glue in there and just place it in there. Really nice. What you're trying to do is cover up that green idea, the greenery. You want it to look very natural, pretty. So I was talking with someone the other day about hot glue guns, And they asked me if I had any fingerprints left because I use the hot glue gun a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I think I do a little bit. I haven't had them tested, so I don't know. But I do use the hot glue gun a bit, and I have burnt myself quite a bit. That's why I use the scissors sometimes versus my finger. There we go. That's a really good fit on there. And then we're just going to take this little bit of red berries. We're just going to cut that off. I'll show you real quick. And then you just put that in there with your, lay that on there. We're going to glue that in there as well. Ooh. Let's use our scissors. And then we just kind of tuck that in there. And then there is your beautiful, I think I'm going to glue this hot just a little bit up here. Of course I ran out of hot glue gun and stuff. Just a little bit. And that's the nice thing about this hot glue stuff is it kind of blends in. It actually blends in with the shimmer that you have on the glass. So it doesn't stick out like, oh, I have hot glue on there. That was supposed to work. It's a little harder to hot glue with the Epsom salt on. I will give you that. But it does work. You just have to be a little more patient. And maybe not use your finger. There we go. There is our snow-inspired, Pinterest-inspired candle holder. This is going to look gorgeous on my mantle. I'm so excited to put this on here. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know I had a blast making it. And if you try it, let me know. Show me on my Facebook group, LJ Creations, or leave a comment below if you've ever tried this or if you're going to try it. I would love to see what you guys do. So, like I said, everything on here was $1 or less from Dollar General or Dollar Tree. And honestly, I have tons of Epsom salt left. So, I will probably figure something else out to do with that. You may see that again later on. But I just want to give you guys a nice little Christmas Pinterest-inspired craft to decorate your house for the holidays. Y'all have a good one and happy crafting. Take care. Bye.